In today's video, I'm going to give you an update on my Steampunk arcade table build, including how I built this baby. Coming up next. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm in the middle of building a steampunk style arcade table based on a Vectrex console from the 1980s. There's a link over here if you want to see the other videos. If you did watch the last video, you'll know that I built the treasure chest, which it's going to be housed in, and it turned out to be a little bit too short. I came up with the idea as I was building it that I could actually lift it up, and that's exactly what I did. I've actually built a frame. It was in softwood. I wanted it to match the style of the outside of the chest, so I decided to use some stain, which said it was deep, rich mahogany. As you'll see here, it really didn't match at all. I did a bit of experimenting, even using some clothing dye. In the end, I sanded off all the stain, and then using a blowtorch, I singed the wood, which brought that colour right down, and as you can see, it works perfectly. That's all it needed. So that was problem one solved. Second thing I did this week is actually build the joystick plate and buttons. This is based on a brass door push that looks like this on Amazon. I really like the embellishments on the edges there and embraced those. As always, I went into some design software, planned the layout, printed it out. This time I used some spray mount and actually stuck it on the push plate itself. Then I used my pillar drill to drill the pilot holes. Actually, probably should have used a smaller drill bit, to be honest with you. As you can probably see here, I didn't actually get my holes particularly well aligned, but it was good enough. Then I used this tool here to actually make the bigger holes for the buttons and joystick. Now, it was actually going fine. One problem I did find was making the larger holes for the joysticks. Actually, it got quite hot, it melted the plastic, and then the plastic stuck to the plate, and I ended up having to use all sorts of technique to try and remove it, including a bit of wood. What I ended up doing actually was putting it underneath my boiling water tap in my Wren kitchen, my wonderful Wren kitchen, which, if you are in the market for buying a Wren kitchen, click on the link in my description and I can get you £200 off. And there's a referral bonus for me as well. So in the steampunk theme, I wanted to have the sort of crystal top to the joystick, very much in the sort of keeping with the time machine, and also art like this. It all works really well for steampunk. So that was the plan. I'd identified these doorknobs, which I got from Amazon, very inexpensive, and I actually got 10 of them. So the challenge was how I was going to attach that to the top of the joystick. And also, I didn't want the joystick shaft to be plastic, needed to be brass or something that looked like brass. So speculatively, I bought these brass bathroom pull switch ends, which looked like they would be perfect apart from the end, which of course, ideally I wanted to be crystal. So again, if you've watched previous episodes, you'll know I managed to source these analogue joysticks, which are perfect for the job. Unfortunately, they've got a plastic handle molded onto the metal shaft. Before I could replace the handle, I needed to remove that. What I ended up doing was popping it in the vise, so using a multi-tool to cut both sides, and then the plastic just came off. So then I drilled out the brass switch ends so that it would actually fit over the shaft. I ended up cutting it down because it was a bit long. And then I used a bit of super glue just to glue the doorknob onto the top of the shaft. And I think you'll agree, it's come out really, really well. So there you go. I'm quite excited about the progress we made this week. I think that joystick plate looks amazing. I hope you agree. Still a few more bits to do, but we are getting there. If you want to be notified about other episodes, please do subscribe and click that notification bell. Obviously give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you want to encourage me to keep moving on this, please buy me a coffee, the link's in the description. If you are in the market for a kitchen and you think you might go with Wren, click on that link because you'll get £200 off your kitchen, and I get a referral bonus as well, which helps the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.